Hello everyone, in the honor of Ramadan, I built a mosque in the Sims 4. It's on 50 by 40 lot and it's quite nice white marble-ish, so please watch. So I first put like two cross so I can find the middle because it's a mosque and I'm gonna make it symmetrical. That is why. So for those who don't know the concept or like who are not familiar with mosque, it's like a Muslims praying area. Like we worship we worship our God in the mosque. So it has like a most mosque has a court and indoor area for prayer. So and also it has like a washroom. It also has like a area for like clean like cleanse ourselves before prayers in the front, like right next to entrance. We are not allowed to wear our shoes in the mosque, so there is like a little bit shelving and right in the entrance of the mosque in most mosque, so we can put our slipper there, but mostly there is not any shelving and you just put away your shoes on the floor. And I take the inspiration from Lahore mosque, like Grand Mosque, I mean no, the Royal Mosque of the Lahore, and also the I also get the inspiration from Abu Dhabi Grand Mosque. That is the white marble kind of theme was from that. So now I am like making the front entrance or like the main hall of the mosque where the most prayer will be, and the rest of the mostly doesn't used in like everyday prayers because there's not gonna be much people in everyday prayer in one mosque, so they will be gathered in the inner hall and pray their daily prayers. The mostly Muslims are not like practicing Muslim. They don't like pray all the time. They just gonna do the special prayers like Eid and Friday prayers, which is very important. So they will only be there for those prayers. So at that time the outer court will be used, or maybe the outer court will be used in like summertime in evenings when there's like nice airs and like windy environment. So this is why I think they need a more like Arabian, Middle Eastern or like Asian kind of architecture required, also like French and English also, because there is not actually much stuff to play around with. You have to be very creative to build a single thing. Like you have to find very different ways to be creative, and like I am like putting like these doors from the basement to rise up to give the illusion like these are like decorum of the wall, but it's not actually, it's a door. But when you like use it from the you know basement or like the floor beneath, it will give the illusion like it is like just outer frame or this kind of like beautiful arts is design carved in. So this is like, yeah, I was talking like we have to be very creative. Like I was trying to find a door which will look like little bit Islamic and also like a modern Islamic, and I like barely find the from the little second level height doors, one of them, and the taller one was like easier one because there wasn't much you can find, but this door like fit nicely there, and I use this Cat Famous door for the smaller doors. And yeah, it wasn't that nice because it looked like it will be clipped from the two, but actually when you put like arches before the door, the sim just walk through it. The door doesn't like work actually. There's gonna be sims walking through the arches and closed door. That will be like a little bit weird, but it's just the aesthetic and gorgeous most. I don't like actually care about the sim gameplay. I mostly doesn't like play in the sim. I'm just going to try to build a like dome. I first tried to build it like in octagonal shape, but the angles are very weird in the Sims 4, so I choose to build in like a square shape base. So mostly in modern Arabic architecture, you can easily see a square base for the dome, and it actually look quite nice. Like you have like a round dome on the top and like a square base in beneath it. So I'm adding like nice windows to decorative purposes because I don't know what else to do in this situation because we didn't have much stuff in Sims 4 which resemble like Middle Eastern or Islamic architecture. We have this courtyard oasis kit and like some random things and tables from here and there, not much. So we have to be very like creative to do anything. So yeah, I'm like adding those nice colorful lights everywhere. So the round shape in the front or like the back of the hall that you can see, this is like a for the guide of the prayer because we pray behind the guide. So it's for that who gonna like lead the prayer, the Maulvi we call in our language, or like Imam. So he gonna stand there to pray, but I like didn't put the rug there because it was like glitching. We have like put mimbar. Mimbar is a like a chair, like the higher chair. So on the member, the Imam gonna sit and give like a speech, like a religious speech from like inside the Quran, or like there's like rich sayings of the holy prophets that he teach or lessons. He's gonna pray that on Friday only, not like any other days, though, or maybe like on Eid and yeah, on Eid especially, and they're gonna be not much not much in the furniture in the mosque because there will be rug because we pray on the floor. Yeah, there is a mic. One thing is the mic, and like I try to build like kind of wardrobes or like bookshelves so we can put Quran there because most people in the Ramadan came to the mosque and they like to pray in and recite the Holy Quran in the mosque and try to spend as much time as possible in the mosque. So yeah, and for there's we have to like if we use the toilet, then we have to like use the we have to like bathe or like cleanse ourselves, like we have to clean wash our face, arms and feet. So we have like a specific place for that in every mosque for both reasons, for both purposes, like for one side is for washrooms and the other side is for like wuzu. And now I'm like building the towers of the mosque. uh, in like past when there wasn't much technology, we like Muslims used to use a one big tower right next to the building so they can call for the prayer. But in like modern days we have like speakers and stuff, so it actually doesn't require, but for beautification purposes we use minarets on four side of the mosque. Mostly mosques are like built in a like marble kind of uh, marbles and stones, white and very clean and neat. There is like nothing much going on, as simple as possible because the Holy Prophet, you know, like the simplicity and the white color. That is why the mostly are white or simple. There's not much in there. Yeah, now I'm like making entrance. It was very difficult for me to making entrance because the front wasn't as have like 40 by 50 load it was, so there wasn't much space in front, but there was enough for sides. so it was kind of difficult to adjust, but I did it. On the left side I built washrooms, and on the right side I built like the wuzu khana, or room for do wuzu. And yeah, I like have to say that I am like wishing for some more nice smaller doors for washrooms in the Sims 4, because there's like very extra, and there's not like simple doors in the Sims 4 that you can put in a normal build or like a modern build. It's gonna be like extremely extra doors. Every door is have like it's either very small, or like it is very extremely extra, like kuchala door. So I like wish to have like simple, nicer, smaller door in the Sims 4. Also, I wish there have to be like they should be like 60 and 30-degree angle in the Sims 4, so we can like create like more dimension with our build. They like recently give like rounder wall, but it wasn't very interesting because it doesn't like work like that. It just have like more pain to use those things. It's like extremely much stuff didn't even work in there. You can like put stairs or stuff, and the windows look very odd in them, even though they like sorted the window that will look okay in the rounder wall, but it still look very odd in that walls. So yeah, I like put a fountain for beautification purposes like in the entrance. And yeah, I'm now building the toilet. I don't know why I put so many toilets and not enough sinks. Like there's like two or maybe three. I think yeah, it's two or three sinks and like eight, or yeah, eight toilets. I first thought to change three of the one side to, yeah, no, I actually did change it into the shower for bathe, because there's like some situation when you have to like bathe before the shower, oh sorry, the prayers. and and now I'm like building a like nice sitting area. I try to like build it on like one slab of marble, like it rose from the center, but it didn't work like that. So I just separate everything. Now I'm like working on like wuzu khana, or like yeah, this area where we bathe before the prayer, like not full bathe. It's like we just wash our face, arm and feet. I don't know why I'm calling bathe. I can find better word to explain. So yeah, so first I like put benches there, but then I realized no, it is like impossible to sit on the benches and do reach your hand till there. So I rose the platform from that and put some benches in the center for the people who is gonna be waiting there. So yeah, and there is some plants that I very like in the Sim 4 that give me like Arabic or Middle Eastern, like these one give like me a very Middle Eastern kind of vibes. But there's not much, like no, actually the most plants do give like a Middle Eastern kind of vibe, because there are like tropical indoor plants and like outdoor tropical plants that you can use as a in the Middle Eastern builds, because Middle East is used to be like if you go to the Egypt or like Sahara Desert, they're like all the desert, and it's a luxury to have like a greenery of a garden. So people used to put like very nice luscious garden there. Yeah, here I'm like building those shoe racks there to put shoes before the place. I don't know why I put like shoes there, because there was like literally no one in the mosque. But I put this build in like a generic, so everyone can go and see, visit this build, not in my Sims, because I didn't upload in own gallery. I have not online account right now. My account is like not working for some reason. That's why I'm not putting my builds in the gallery. So yeah, I'm just adjusting more lights here and there. So this is was the mosque, like the ritual place for Muslim and like very holy place for Muslims, and it's built in the honor of Ramadan for like you know I don't know if it's actually honor or like it's just in my heart it is honor, and to build something for Ramadan. And yeah, hey, this is the mosque I built. I try my best to make it as nice looking and gorgeous as possible, but there wasn't like enough things Islamic or like furnishing stuff in the mosque for me. So I try my best. So let me know if you guys like or not. How was it? Thanks for watching. Enjoy the overview of the video. Thank you so much. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وغص الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيم الفسيح سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد